these youth were radicalized by our own fellow imams.
Drugs are everywhere. In every household, 3-4 households, drugs are available.
Majengo, Mombasa County. In recent months, this neighborhood has witnessed violent scenes. Youths running rampage, looting and killing. The situation illustrates the security challenge facing Mombasa County and by extension the entire coast region. Police have responded with equal force, resulting in the killing of suspects and religious leaders that has seen fingers pointing at officers for allegedly targeting the wrong people, shoddy investigations and poor intelligence gathering. A blame game that many say hardly restore order.
The society has to come in, parents have to take responsibility as parents. Those who are in charge of nourishing our souls have to ensure that those souls of those kids are nourished.
The outcome, a revolving door of crime, jail, and more crime. Neighborhoods like Majengo are inhabited by some of the poorest souls in the coastal city.
The area of Majengo itself is right in the center of Mombasa. So what you do expect to see there are not necessarily people who were literally born and raised from Majengo area itself, but also people from all over coming in.
Yeah. Claims of historical injustices and neglect of the youth, cheap supply of drugs and demands for autonomy have become a potent catalyst for violence. Gang members we spoke to blame the grim state of affairs on poverty and lack of opportunities.
Sisi tuna kazi na tushaathirika na madawa. Inabidi uweze walaje ukikaa hivi bila kuvuta. Yaani unaweza kama kufa.
There can never be an acceptable justification for the mayhem that these gangs have visited on locals. Gang members, however, paint a picture of despair that has pushed them to the edge. Talents have been wasted and dreams shattered.
Kusema kweli mimi future yangu ile ilikuwa naona itanisaidia ni bole ni talent yangu.
Future yako unaona ukienda wapi?
Future yangu kwa sasa sielewi. Kwa sasa sielewi.
As the uncertainty hangs over the region, the search for answers and a solution is yet to yield results.
Parents, they don't have time to talk to their children. This situation has created radicalization and the criminal activities in society.
Lakini sasa sisi tukaingilia mambo ya kizungu, mtoto unampa freedom, anafanya vile anataka, hivi nataka, hivi sitaki, ndio mwishowe anakuja kukalia kwenye kichwa chako.
Hivyo watoto wale wanageuka wanakuwa simba ndani ya mji. Watoto wale wanajifundisha kutumia visu ili apate kununua zile dawa za kulevya. Atapata wapi pesa kununua ile dawa ya kulevya kama hakuweza kwenda kumpiga kisu mtu akamnyang'anya mfuko?
Also worrying is the disregard some of the young people have for education.
Niliacha shule nikiwa na miaka kama ni 6 hivi. Wazazi walipofariki, uje ani kama sasa mimi sina baba wala sina mama.
Na mimi sikufukuzwa shuleni. After nilivyoona wataka kunifukuza, na siku hiyo mwalimu aniambia piga magoti na sijafanya makosa. Kila siku amwita aunti yangu shule. Kila siku amwita aunti, sina mzazi nalipewa na aunti. Naona namsumbua yule aunti. Kaambia aunti, headmaster, aunti, kwanza na leo sitaki kuso. Na mimi sasa. Hamjaamua nyi? Mungu ndo atapanga maisha yangu.
A situation that has been acknowledged by leaders.
70+% of people who get into primary school do not go into secondary level. And that's a very large percentage. And those who already do get into secondary level of education, an even bigger percentage do not go into higher learning. So what we've done is we've come up with a campaign. This started last year, Skills Mitaani. 1,000+ youth were taken up, and they were trained in various artisan skills, woodwork, electrical, plumbing, all the jobs that you really don't have to have a degree, or you don't have to have had your Form 4 level.
Without a support system, those keen on reforming have found it hard.
Yani shida hii nayozungumza kuna watu wamepitia wingi.
At only 22 years old, Salim has engaged in a myriad of crimes but has since reformed. Recalling his dark past, he explains the potency of some of the drugs used by the young people.
Ama nkivuta bomu, ukiona hii chain yako ya silver naona ina maana kwa lakini kila bugizi, hiyo chain yako hiyo itakwenda tu. Chain yako itakwenda tu. Wallahi.
Old habits die hard, they say. Despite having abandoned drugs to haul Miraa carts for a living, he has been unable to discard drugs.
Marungi huwa naitumia kama kutoa stress. Au si? Bangi naitumia kama meditation. Shona? Sasa bugizi natumia sasa kumalizia hasira.
As we leave Majengo, what is evident is that the locals and authorities have to make tough choices to sort out the mess.
So if a senior cleric who is preaching on a Friday to a huge congregation, if that cleric is using abusive words against his colleague during a Friday prayer, then what are you expecting to that youth who is listening to that lecture?
A reality that is already unfolding and whose long-term impact is too grim to contemplate. Mombasa police chiefs declined to give us an interview for this story. Michael Njenga, Citizen TV, Majengo, Mombasa County.